So a lot of people have asked about where this Lincoln TownCar went to shortly after we rescued it from the junkyard months ago. So without further ado, this is it. This will be Lincoln TownCar Junkyard Rescue Part 2. Or an update depending on how I label it. This 1987, as we determined, Lincoln TownCar Signature Series came home with me from the junkyard months ago. I took it and dropped it off and I had the inside detailed up pretty good, and then I never touched it again. It went into storage and it has sat there ever since. Unfortunately, it wasn't really covered or anything in storage, so it was still being exposed to the elements. And the paint had already worn pretty thin on the car. We tried to clean it up the best we could, but a buffing compound was just too thick. Even the real thin stuff that we used, it was just burning through. So what's going to end up happening is we're going to strip this thing down and we're going to put a new coat of paint on it. That's the only thing I can think of that's going to make it look the way I want it to. There's just too many spots, like up in this crease right here, and you can see little chips and pitting along the top of the brows. But here's what we're doing right now. I don't know if you can see, on the left is everything I've already pressure washed since it has been sitting in storage, and to the right is everything I have not pressure washed yet. So you can see the difference. This right here is what I was talking about, where it was just burning through, and those spots throughout there that look kind of cloud-like. There's just not a whole lot of paint left on the car from sun fade. So, but we are going to be able to knock all this black nasty stuff off of it. Said a lot of the stuff, you get up close, you can see what I'm talking about. All that'll blow right off. And as far as the inside goes, the inside doesn't really need anything other than another vacuuming just to get the loose bits up. This thing was just too sharp to see it get crushed at that junkyard. So I can handle putting a paint job on it. This dirt that's on the floor here is mostly from me just driving it around. I'd go over there a couple times. I went over there a few times while it was in storage to start it up and keep it running. And then this door panel is, the arm rest is broken. Not broken, but worn away. So that's gonna have to be replaced. But that's not a big deal. Blue seems to be a common color to find. But here it is. So, as I mentioned, what I've done so far is just run around it with a pressure washer. And we're just trying to knock all the big stuff off. And it's working. There's some faded spots where the top and stuff, it's ran down. I'm gonna really have to use a compound to try to knock some of that through, but other than that, the rest of it's coming out just fine. Yeah, I'll give you a little demonstration. This is just a little cheapo Karcher 210 pressure washer, electric, but it blows through the stuff just as much as we need it to. That's what's important. You can see now, it's cutting through it. This thing isn't really powerful, so you just kind of take it slow. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish up that, and we'll do a part 2 on this video, or maybe I'll edit it together, who knows.